USA Federal Holidays Update. Another free lesson to help you become a better coder. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your continued support helps make these videos possible. And as always, I thank you all for watching this video. So in this tutorial, we will be updating our USA Federal Holidays database or the code. This update will add additional holidays for Fridays and Mondays if all holidays fall on either Saturday or Sunday. Let's see how I accomplish this. Alright, let's get back to our programming. Yeah, I've been silent for the past 3-4 days. Well, since Friday, my computer crashed, and I had to order a new drive. SD, and I think my computer had been having issues because of this drive. This was the drive that I bought back in last day of September in 2020. It didn't work, so I had a new replace. That was the replacement. Exactly the same thing. And ever since, I've been having these issues with this computer. The blue screen of death. And so I think that was the issue that was having it with the access, funny looking access controls. So I had bought a new one on the same day, Friday. The new one is Samsung 870 EVO, which is the one I'm working with right now. I also bought a backup. So yeah, be sure to back your files up. My dead hard drive is in the shop, local shop. Hopefully they can pull out my data. It's a lot of, yeah, all the stuff that I've worked on. But anyhow, let's get back to our programming. So here is Vanessa is questioning about the US federal holidays. She said, what happens if my holiday falls onto the weekends? That the Friday and Monday should be observed. You see there? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, some holidays do fall on Saturday or Sunday. So I pull this up. See here, right here? New Year's Day is observed on Friday, meaning the New Year is on Saturday. Alright, it's on Saturday. What else is observed? Oh, right here, December 24th. The Christmas is on the 25th, you see. And therefore Friday is observed. Oh, here's another one. Oh, that's Independence. Yeah, Independence Day. If Independence Day falls onto the Sunday and Monday is observed. So yeah, we can do this, definitely. And thank you, Vanessa. You know what? I wasn't even thinking, but I got the holidays for you. So this is what we're going to tackle today. All right. And I'm going to collapse that. And I went ahead and redo the holiday. And it looks exactly the same as what I have out there. Yeah, you see all my folders, all my projects, all the projects we have done since October. 116 of them gone, unless the computer, unless the local computer shop can revive the data. Otherwise, we're gonna have to continue. Life goes on. It's not gonna stop us from coding. All right. Anyways, so I just finished this guy, and yeah, well, actually, I finished this morning. But I have been thinking about Vanessa's program. Let's get to our access. All right. Let's open it up. Let's create a new database. We are going to. Yeah, this is new to me. This version of Office. Normally, we click on there and it opens up the Windows type uh, dialog. But anyways, let's go ahead and select that. We'll go to our Access projects. As you can see, I did that one yesterday morning, and I finished that one. That looks exactly the same as the one that I have out there on the video. So, but we're gonna create a new one. Let's create a new folder. USA Federal Holiday. How about we're gonna put weekend? All right. Hit enter and go in there, and let's call this Federal Holiday. I was gonna call it holiday, but then I know there is a holiday class object in the other one. So just make sure you do not name your project the same name as your class object, all right, or the table with the same name as the column name. So avoid doing that, all right. I know it's going to give you issues. So make sure that your application name is unique and cannot be the same as any objects in the access. All right. So let's continue. And then click create. Now this is, yeah, that's weird. With the last time, we didn't have to do all that. We just jump right into our database. All right. Let's go import our access code. Yeah, this is to help Vanessa out. Let's see, this guy, that's the one I did it yesterday, and we need a form. We need all of these guys. See there, holiday. I thought I was going to name it holiday, but you cannot do that. All right, that would you have issues with that. All right. So I tested this out when I did it yesterday morning. All works fine. All right. That's good. So all is working fine. We are going to refactor these guys, make it even better. All right. So you will see how I go about refactoring this code. All right. Yeah, it's going to look better. It is going to look better. It's one thing I want to point out. You see these projects? Yeah, 116 projects we have done that I have uploaded to YouTube are gone. We're starting fresh. Unless the local computer repair shop could revive my dead, I don't know if I should call it dead drive, but hopefully he can get back all stuff. Nevertheless, we continue. All right, losing all the files and data. It's not going to stop us from coding. We're coders, right? So yeah, unfortunately. But make sure you guys get a backup and back your files up weekly. I didn't do that. Shame on me. But anyways, so yeah, I spent a couple of days to install all the stuff that I need. All right, including this office. Yeah, including this office. I had to hack this in. Okay, and you know what? Um, yeah, I paid $0 for this office. Anyways, don't tell anybody. All right, let's go to our code. We're gonna fix some stuff in here. So we don't have database holding these holidays. It basically creates a list of holidays, all right, using these class files right here. These are object class object, and you notice I changed this guy this yesterday, date serial. All right. In the past, I was doing this because of USA. I've done, yeah. In the past, I was doing this. You see that? But from this point on, I am going to do this. All right, because the majority of the subscribers are all over the place. Malaysia, Hungary, several of European countries, um, South America, so all over the place. Chinese, China, um, Vietnamese, I'm sorry, Vietnam. So anyway, and this date, all right, will format your will format the date as your region. All right. Now, some of you guys who were having issues with the calendar is because of these. Okay, it's because of these. So make sure you go to your calendar, and wherever I set the date, use a date serial, and I'm going to make it my habit to do this as well. All right. There is no need to hack your computer, like changing the computer region and all that. Okay, that's no. You don't do that. Programmers never do that. All right. You don't hack your computer. All right. You write the code so that when you take it with you to different country, it automatically changes for you. That's how programs work. All right. You don't just hack. Imagine you just straight code it for your country only, and then when you take it to another country and convert it to that region, it doesn't work. No, you don't want to do that. All right. Code should work wherever you're at. It doesn't matter what country. So this is how you do it. All right. Date serial. Okay. And that's one other thing that we are going to be doing, fixing these guys. All right. So let's get back to our refactoring. Let's try to analyze this together. Vanessa. All right. Yeah, this code was for Vanessa. So let's see. You know what? Let me get the what is it? The calendar date. Calendar date. I'm looking for holiday. Oh, here. Oh, right here. I just saw it right here. I was looking at this. Yeah, Vanessa, you see there, Vanessa was mentioning about this guy. What happened if the holiday falls onto the Sunday, like this guy right here, all right, Sunday 25th, well, Monday would be the observed day, all right, and some companies would not work on these days. Similarly, well, we don't have that one there. Let's go to I had to close down because I had to finish installing my SQL Server free edition. Okay, how do you close this guy? Oh, there you go. And that kind of closed that one. Look at this. Veterans Day, you see there? Veterans Day is on Saturday, and Friday is to observe Veterans Day as well. You see that? That's what we want to do. That's exactly what we want to do. All right. Now let's get back to our logic. So here we've got 11 holidays in here. 11 holidays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 holidays. All right. Here is where I'm thinking. Come down here. We'll say get additional holiday, for example. All right. Well, additional holidays will always add it to the next one. For example, the ID would be 13, 11, hold on. The ID would be 12, 13, 14, 15, right? For instance, if New Year falls on Sunday, the observed day would be Monday, and then we would have New Year observed on Monday, but the ID is 12. All right. Well, ID 12 is way far from this guy, and to list that correctly, you would have to list it by date. All right, by date. That means we would have to do some sorting. All right, bubble sort. For I equals 1 to the length of the array, and then within the loop, then you have the for j equals to 1 to the length of I step 1. So we step backward, making comparison the previous value and the next value. That's all messed up right there. All right, in order to get a bubble sort going, and it's been a while. Well, it's been forever since I did bubble sort. That's like over 30 years ago. All right. So yeah, nowadays we don't teach in schools. They don't teach the bubble sort anymore because database is here. Before we did with the flat file. All right. But now the table is here. We can use the table to do arranging for us. That's why database is important. Anyways, so the idea is if we have 3, 4 observed days, maybe one independent, we would have 13, and then another one, maybe Halloween, 14. So the dates would not be in order, all right? And that would be problematic if we were to sort that. If we were to sort that and have it next to each other like this guy right here, see that? Veterans, or New Year, for instance, all right? So the plan is we need to have a table holding the information and use the table to order for us, all right? And that's what we need to do. And then when we say get holiday, we would have right here. So we get holidays, and then we'll say reorder holidays. You see there? And that's it. That's all we have to do. We need, we need functions to do this. All right, I say functions because we need functions to do this, and we need functions to do this, and then after which it's going to return the way it is. We don't have to change anything there. All right, that is the idea. All right, so the idea and the concept rather. All right, let's go to table design. We are going to name exactly the way we have with the class object that we have right here, this guy right here. All right, so now we're going to say holiday name, and then holiday date, and then let's mark this as primary key, save that as holiday. Now you can have this name and the class name because basically that is a model. All right, this is the model of this table. All right, in MVC we call this is a model. All right, so they're the same. All right, they should be the same. All right, so if we open it up, it is a model of the table. All right, so now let's get to our database. Holiday DB access right down here, very down here, very far down here. Let's write a function, a routine private sub um, at holiday, and then all we need is all we need is val o holiday as holiday. That's it. All right, I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it. All right, my goal is to make things easy, not hard. I don't like hard. I don't like difficult. If your code is complex and difficult, it's also hard to debug. So, all right, so as you watch my videos, you will see I try to make things easy. All right, so we're going to need SQL as string, and then we're going to say SQL equals, see there, insert into the table that we just created. All right, and there are 3 fields, so we call it holiday ID, holiday name, holiday date. So make sure you spell this correctly. All right, and then the values, then the value, the first one would be the object. You see O holiday, you see there, and then the ID. All right, and then we need comma. The next one is the name, so make sure I'll go ahead and do this and I'll explain. O holiday dot name, see there, and then comma, and the next one is O holiday dot date, see there, and then comma, like so. I'm going to push this, let's see the ID. Okay, I'm going to push this out right there, actually right here. All right, let's take a look at this. All right, this is the ID, which is the number. Okay, so that's okay, that's good there. But this is a string. That's a string. Holiday name is a string, so make sure you single quote around it. All right, single quote around it there. All right, and then the date. All right, now the date, you need to add the pound. All right, pound sign, you see there, and then the end with pound sign. Surround that with pound sign. That's the date. All right, that's all you need to do. That's pretty simple. All right, and then we just use the current db execute and say, hey, execute this statement for me. You're done. That was what, less than a minute to type, maybe less. So that's all you need. All right, that's all you need. Now let's look at these names. Columbus Day. I notice the names in here. See this guy right here? President's Day. You see apostrophe there? SQL does not like that. So it doesn't the access. Anytime you use a SQL statement, alright, you see how we had to escape this string with the single quote? Well, there's going to be a problem in there because when SQL, when the access reaches where is it? President's Day, all right, it sees a single quote. It said, okay, you got another string coming out here. What do you mean? So it's going to look for another one. You got to have it in pair. You see, you got to have it in pair. All right. So there's going to be a problem there. All right, just remember that there's going to be a problem there when you execute this guy. Which I'm not going to fix it right now, because if I fix it right now, you would not know the problem. All right, just keep in mind. I'll go ahead and say there will be issues as coded, but I will show you how to fix it when it occurs. All right, so I'm just gonna warn you, because if I fix it now, you never learn. I want you to learn, because programmers, you must learn all the tricks. You must encounter all the problems to recognize it. If you don't encounter problems, like I said, those who are successful have fallen many times. Just remember that. And if you never seen the problem, you're never gonna learn how to debug. All right. So I'm gonna leave that right there. So that's that. That's pretty nice and simple. All right. Now we need to fix this guy. All right. Because now we are going to add these holidays right here, these holidays, into the table. We don't need to send in the list. You see, before we had to send in the list to collect all these holidays into this guy. You see there? You say, okay, set a new one every time we come in here, we set a new one. You see right here? All right, set a new one, we come in here. Well, we're not going to do that. All right, we're not going to do that. We're going to use the same object. I'm going to show you how. We're going to make it real nice and simple. All right, like that, as new holiday. You see there? See, this is a single object. This is the list of objects. You see there? With index here. All right, we don't need to preserve. We already defined it in here. So now we can just take this booger out. See there? Take that booger out. And we don't need this. Remember? We just delete that. Now we are not going to use the list. All right. We're just going to use this local object to add to the table. All right. Now, that being said, I think we need to go ahead and take this guy out. You see that? Ooh, no, wrong. That's my bad. Don't take that out. We need this guy. That is what is going to be returned with the call here. All right. We want to get rid of the call. See there? That's all it is. We don't need to send in the list. So that's like a bag. Think of it as a bag. Hey, here, take this bag. Whenever you create the holiday, put that in the bag. that's a good way of understanding it. That's a bag. Send in the bag. We don't need to send in the bag, because our bag is going to be the table. I like that concept. Yeah, our bag is going to be the table now. So now you see this now? We don't have that bag anymore. Let's take out the index. Yeah, that is the location, by the way. In the index, it's basically a location. All right. It say, hey, your bag. Where is it? What location do you want to put in your bag? That's what it is. All right. The index in the array or list is just a location. Just remember that. So anytime you call an individual item in the list, you send in the location and it knows, right? Like I said, I'm going to show you how to code this the way it should be, all right? And not relying all this, bound, record sets in here and there, but Yeah, this is totally programming here. Pure programming. And it can be done with Access. Access is useful because it you don't have to install a whole bunch of stuff like I just finished. I had to install Visual Studio, lots of stuff. All right, but with Access, all you have to do is just install Office, and it's all contained. Another word for the MS Access is called contained database. All right, meaning it doesn't rely on anything other than Office. You install one, you're done. If you were to learn how to code in Visual Studio .NET version, you're gonna have to install a whole bunch of slews. All right, whole bunch of slew and libraries, whatever you need to work with. All right, we're almost done, by the way. We're getting down to the bottom. That's Thanksgiving. The next one should be Christmas. You see that? So we're gonna delete that too. So this is called code refactoring. Code refactoring. We're gonna make it nice and simple. All right, and better. Now let's go back to the top. Remember I mentioned about the date? See here? We're gonna fix that. All right, we're gonna fix that. So like I said, we're gonna use date serial. All right, and then the year that we pass in, and we know this is the new year, which is 1, 1 month year, month day. Take that out. I'm gonna copy this because I get a little lazy sometimes. Not a whole lot. You see here, select date. Let's paste that in. So the day is I day. So come back in here. You say I day and delete them. Oops, my bad. I meant to, yeah. There, let's delete that. Let's go to the next date. Wherever we select set date, we gotta fix it. See right here? That's February. Remember that, okay? So paste February, change that to 2, and this would be I day, and remove the rest. There. Let's go to the next one. Right here. See there? Paste. That being May, we're going to change that to May. I day, you see there? It's not that big a deal. When you do that, you don't have to worry about your calendar. All right. Now you can do this to your country's holidays as well. All right. You can do this to your country's holidays. So this is, this is July 4th. All right. July 4th. Hey, we did this one. Huh. All right, next one. This is September. Paste. Change that to 9. I day. Remove all that. All right. Right here. Right there. That is October. I day, and then delete the rest. Let's scroll down a little bit. Right there at Halloween, you see that? Halloween is October. Oops. My little pinky. October 31st. And then delete. And this one is Veterans. Veteran is 11/11. You see there? Go ahead and delete that out. Next one, Thanksgiving. All right, we need to determine the day. All right, it's a fourth Thursday. Paste. This would be 11 and I day. Delete that. Oh yeah, here, Christmas is 25th. See there? That's good. I think there's one thing I noticed here. Let's go back. I think there's one thing that I noticed here. Let's go back to holiday date here. The first, the second, the fourth. Oh yeah, Memorial Day. I'm interested in the Memorial Day here. There's something. This is the last Monday. You see, last Monday. So if we go back to here, let's look at the memorial. Okay, that's good. That's good. The reason why I want to revisit here, I removed this guy. You see that? Exit 4. This one does not have exit 4. You see exit 4 right here? That one does not have. The reason being is because if you say exit 4, it sees that first Monday is going to escape. And that's not true. We want the last Monday. We'll go ahead and iterate through this one and just keep replacing until it gets to the last Monday. All right. So I think the original one had a exit 4 here. All right. So but in this one I already removed that. That's all we need to do. Just remove that. That's good. All right. Okay. Anything else that we need to fix here? Let me look at it again. I want to change this select name. This is not important because it still works, all right? But I want it to be consistent. I want it to be consistent. I want to change this guy to D, capital S. If you notice, I got I day, I last day, I number. So that's the reason why, all right? Then I just come in here, double click, and there are 3 places in each case. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the next case. 1 here. 1 there. Oh, 2 here. 3 here. Let's go to the next case. 1 here. 2 here. 3 here. There are only 3 places. All right. Just be consistent. I was not consistent there, but I'm correcting myself. All right. You want to be consistent. That way, your code is legible. It's easy to follow. Right there, 1, 2, and 3. All right, and that's it. Not a whole lot. We are done basically. All right. Now, one thing that we need to do every time we call this guy, you see there. Every time we call this guy, we need to add this guy to the table. All right. So here's how we do it. I'll go ahead and copy that and come down here. See this function right here? Call. Oops, not that. My bad. Call add holiday. You see that? It asks for the object. That's it. That's all she wrote. Not a whole lot. It's pretty quick. All right, that's that. So, okay. So let's see if it adds it. All right. Remember, in this one, remember this one right here? This is where I'm going to show you, because if I don't do this, you will never learn how to code correctly. All right. Or you will never understand. All right. So there's going to be a problem here. Let's take a look. We're done. That part, the part that adding the stuff in here. Let's go to this guy. As a matter of fact, you know what? As a matter of fact, let me comment out this guy. See this guy right here? We need to comment that out because we have not load. Let's see. Hold on, right? We have not load these holidays into this list, this bag of ours. Okay. All right. Let's go to the front end. Let's take a look. Let's add 2021. You see there? You see there, query expression, President's Day. Remember I mentioned that? The apostrophe? There's a problem there. You see there? Alright, so that's why you need to take care of all your code. Make sure it doesn't bark at you. Alright? So always with the string name, you should always do this. Always do this. Replace. We want to replace the single quote. So I'll move that single quote with two single quotes. Two single quotes. Bang, bang. You see that? Now they come in pair. It's called escape. Alright, that's called escape key. Alright, now I'm going to remove this guy because it's fixed. We don't need to worry about it now. Control S. Alright, now it should go fine. Look at that, without glitch. Double click, see? Nice and dandy. Without glitch. Alright, without glitch. Now if we were to add this guy again, alright, if we were to click this guy, that's going to be a problem. Why? Because the ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? If we click it again, oh, wait. It's going to say, it's going to add this guy again with different year, but with the same ID. Alright? And they say, wait a minute, this is a primary key. You cannot have a duplicate ID, duplicate primary key. Alright? So this is how we are going to fix it. This is how we're going to fix it. Do you want to see the code that barks at you? Here, I'll show you. Bam. Let's see. It didn't add. You see that? It's try. And then it say add. See, it remove instead. 1. That's not what you want to do. You see that? It tried, but it didn't work. Alright? Because of the repeated ID. So let me show you how to fix that. We are going to go in here. What needs to happen here is we want to delete from holiday. Save. Call that query delete holiday. We want to remove all of the stuff in here. Alright? Before we add a new set. Alright? Before we call this guy. I'll go ahead and close that out. Now, watch. Click. Bam. And it's this message box pop up. Alright? So every time you create this guy is going to pop up. Alright? Whether you call it or not. Okay? So we'll say yes. Alright, that 12 I'm going to be gone. Sure. Now watch. Gone. Now we can say click. Bam. It's done. See there? There's something still missing there. Okay? There's still something still missing there. Yeah, let's try that again. Delete. Not sure why that 11, that 1 is there, but let's take a look at it again. Yeah, that should not be anything there. All right, now, so I'm curious to see why 0 there. Oh, there you go. Let's delete 11. How about 2023? That 1. Not sure why. Not sure why. So let's debug that. Let's debug that. What's going on there? So every time we call this guy, we set and we add. Let's take a look at it again. It's empty. An object is empty. So here we can say, before we do that, we'll say if all holiday name is empty. Now empty and null is not the same, alright? You gotta remember that. I've been saying that for a long time, but it doesn't hurt to be reminded. So we want to say, hey, if this guy is empty, I don't want you to add anything to it. Alright? So let's try that, see if that works. Let's look at this guy and let's delete it. So this is what you want to do. You want to make sure that you good. You want to make sure that you take care of all the stuff. Hold on. There. Oh, that's better. Okay, close it. Probably had that in there. Now let's try 2022. Actually, we need to delete that. Alright, let's open it up. Nothing. Good. When you close it and refresh it, alright, don't just flip back and forth with the tab. This should be 22. Good. So that's how we escape that code. You want to make sure all the code works. Alright, see there? You don't have the holiday name. Don't add it because holiday name is required. Okay? That's that. Now, what we need to do here, as soon as we call this guy, what we want to do is we want to say, hey, run that command. Alright, do command open query, the query that we just added to delete the holiday query, delete holiday. You see there? So now this one, when you call this guy, you know what you're gonna get, right? A pop-up message. Okay, a pop-up message just like this guy. See this message? I want to show you, because if I don't go through this, you will never learn. Alright, you gotta encounter all this. Don't just copy and you gotta copy and understand. So we're gonna call this guy just like we did. That way it automatically calls this guy and we don't have to come in here and click. Alright, currently we have nothing. Let's click. You see there? See that message? Alright, and it says, yeah, sure. Alright, and now the new one is loaded. You see there? 2022. Let's change this to 21. Same message happens. Now I don't know about you guys. Now this one should be 2021. Look at this, 2021. See there? So that's no problem. Alright. Now we need to turn off the message box. This is how you do it. Set warning false. That means I don't need it. Alright, I don't need that warning. Now once you're done with this, you gotta turn it back on for other things. Alright, you always want to have your warning on. That way you know what's going on if it barks at you. Alright, now this time when we run it, let's change that to 23. You see that? It didn't bark. Alright, it went ahead and do this. That's pretty quick. 2023. You like that? If you like that, thumbs up and subscribe. Alright? That's always appreciated. Alright. Oh, by the way, I want to personally thank you, all supporters who have donated to my cause. Your donation, I used the donation to buy the 2 drives, the hard drive that I'm using right now, and the backup hard drive. I always, yeah, appreciate it. Um, and a couple of you guys have made several donations. Thank you very much. Um, I want to name the name, but I don't need to specify the name. You know who you are. I thank you very much. All right. And if you have made donation and you need help, just let me know. Facebook me, and we can set up the time. And the time has to be at night, my time. I can zoom in and look at your code. All right, on your computer, and we can fix it there. Okay. There's no need to send me the file. Just say, hey Jack, I need help. Um, I'll look it up. If you made the donation, all right, I will zoom in and help you with your code. No problem. All right. So again, thank you very much for all those donate to my cause. All right, let's get back to our work. We're almost done, by the way. Kidding. So now we've got this guy. All right, we got this first set. Now we got to do this one. You see here? We got to do this one. All right. So to do that, I'm gonna come in here, right here. We're gonna say, um, we're gonna say private sub add additional holiday. That's all we need to do. And then we need to run through our record set. All right. So let's set up a record set. Now you should always handle your error handling. All right. On arrow, go to so and so. All right. Here I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make it quick and fast. You should always handle your error. Here I'm going to say set equals nothing. All right. I want to also close the connection to make sure that the connection string is closed completely. All right. Once you close your connection, then you dispose your garbage. This is called dispose your garbage. Now we want to say set rs equals current db. Oops. Open record set. We want to open that record set, the holiday table. All right. We also want to make sure that there's something in there. Okay. So rs, this is a good practice right here. Record count. Make sure there's something in there. And if. All right. Once we know there's something in there, we want to move the cursor, move the pointer to the first one, which is the move first. All right. And then we want to iterate through the records. All right. We want to iterate through the records. So we're going to say do until rs record set end of file. You see there? Loop. All right. You need a loop. One in here. You should always do this first before you add your logic. All right. If you don't add this, you're going to stay in that loop forever. Okay. So this is a good practice. Anytime you create a loop, you want to make sure it loops. It moves on to the next one. All right. And yeah. And now if you don't do a loop with the record set, I made a video for iteration. Look at my iteration, because you should always find ways to get out from here. All right, because do loop will always stay in there until you tell it to get out. All right, to exit. So make sure you watch my video on iteration. Okay, it's important. So now we want to say, I want to know if that holiday is Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to add sday as string, and then I'm going to say sday equals rs holiday date. All right. Well, this is a date. That is a string, so that's different. We want to format this guy. Format. We want the first 3 characters of the day. All right. You see there? Oh, we also need one thing. One more thing. We need O holiday. We need an object holiday because we need to add the holiday. All right. We need to add the holiday. So here. So as a code, you see that I start recognizing what's going on here. If sday equals, you see that, Saturday, or sday equals Sunday, then do this. You see that? And then, oh, I need more stuff. I need more stuff. I need more stuff. Actually, I can do this. I need to set the ID. I need to set the ID. I'm going to come all the way down here. I need to get a new ID. Remember, I mentioned that this guy's ID is 11. I need to grab that guy and add 1 to it, and then just increment it that way. Okay? So let me show you how. Let me show you how. Function get new holiday ID. That's all you need to do as integer. All right, and I'm going to come back on top here because I already have this guys right here. I just need to grab everything there, copy that, move back to the bottom so I don't have to copy, and I'm just going to remove this loop. I don't need a loop. However, I need this guy. Select. I want the highest number of the ID, so we'll say max. Remember the aggregate I showed you in the database programming? This is where it comes into play. If you have not watched this database aggregation, all right, so or functions, make sure you watch my database programming. All right, as new ID from holiday. All right, now we want to say holiday ID. That's it. All right, that's it. Now I come over here. If there's anything in there, I want to say get new holiday ID equals new ID plus 1. You see that? So that one will be 11 according to this guy right here. It will be 11. All right. And then every time we find the Saturday or Sunday, we're going to add a new one to it. That would be 12, 13, 14, and so on. All right. That's how we do it. So I'm going to copy this function name back to all holiday. See right here. Now we can say we got to set new. My bad. We got to set new. Set holiday equals new holiday. You got to always set new before you use it. All right. So now we're gonna say holiday equal dot. You see that ID equals there, and then we'll say holiday. This would be name equals rs holiday name plus add a space. Actually, we don't need to add a space, and then say observe. You see that? That's it. Now we want to find out. We want to add the date. Now the date is not tricky. It's real simple. here we want to say, hey, I know you are either Saturday or Sunday, but which one are you? All right, now we can say if sday equals Saturday, Saturday, then else. There you go. So that's all you need to do. So now we know, because we come in here, it has to be one of these guys, Saturday or Sunday. But if you're Saturday, here is your object, here is your date. Holiday date equals, you see there, holiday date minus 1. That means make that day a 1 less. All right, so if it's Saturday, it's going to be Friday, and I'm going to copy this guy and then add to this guy. Now if you're Sunday, you're going to be next day, which is Monday. You see there? That's pretty nice and simple. All right, now while you're in here, because we know you are either Saturday or Sunday, let's add this guy. All right, let's add this guy. Now this is easy because we use the object name the same way, same object name. I just copy this guy, go back to all function, all subroutine. In here, we just say that. Look at that. Look at that. That's done. We are done. Now I'm just gonna remove this guy right here. Actually, I'm gonna copy this guy first. I'm just a little lazy right now. Remove that guy. Say call add additional holidays. Now let's change this guy add to get. I think it's get is more better. It's better name. Say like so. All right. Let's take a look. So currently what we have, 2003, 11 records. Let's see if that adds anything to it. Nothing. Hold on, hold your horses. Well, let's do 1. Okay, it didn't add anything in there. Well, let's take a look why. So we call this guy, we open this guy, we move first, we find the date, and it should come in here. Let's take a look what's going on. That's Friday. I'm going to do F8. Actually not F8, F5. Monday. Sunday, there's a Sunday. There is a Sunday. So I'm going to see if it goes in here. See if it goes in here. F8. It does. It's going to set. It's going to set. Good. It comes out. All right. Here we need to find out if it grabs, if this guy is 12. So I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to, is it 12? 1. That's problem right there. Okay, there's a problem right there. I see it. I see the problem. So here in this this guy right here, what problem? Oh, duh. You see there? You see what I'm saying? That's pretty quick spot. You see what I'm saying? It should be RS. Duh. Now, see, should be RS. Now I bet you it's going to work. All right. So I am going to come back in here, validate this guy. because it didn't have the ID. That's why it didn't add. So I am going to come in here, try that again, hit bam. Did we get in 12? Perfect. You see that? See that 12? See that 12? Good. It should be good now. Continue. Let's take a look. There you go, 14. And then we have observe. You see that? You see where I'm talking about here? See Independence Day. And one is here. It's way out of whack. It's way out of whack. It's way out here. Halloween's the same way. See there? Halloween is way down here. Alright? And that is way down there as well. Okay? That is way down there as well. Alright? Now, I'm not going to sort this right now, but I'm going to show you later. Alright? I'm going to show you later what I want to do here. Let's go back to the function get holiday. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and add the sort. Alright? Here we're going to add private sub reorder holiday. This time we want a list. All right, O holiday. See a list? Parentheses means a list. All right, as holiday. I'll go ahead and do this. See this guy right here? That's what we want to pass in right now. All right, so we can say call. See there? O holiday. Once we're done that, we're good. Alright. So here, I'm going to show you what we are doing here. Because this record set is already written. I'm just going to copy that. Come over here. Alright. And check this out. We don't need this guy. We don't need none of these guys. No, my bad. We need this guy. We're gonna call that we can call that string SQL, and then we don't need this holiday. We need index. We need index. Index. Remember, when we work with the array, we need index. All right. There. Good. Now, actually, we don't need this. We can just write it in that code right here. Select, because it's not that big a deal. Select everything from holiday. What we want here is order by holiday date. You see why we need to do this? All right, now you're beginning to see why we need to have a table. It makes it easier, all right, to do this. All right, now we got all this shebang in here, and here we want to say redeem, preserve, O holiday. See, you see the index. It say, hey, give me an index in index. That's how you do it. All right, and then we'll say I'm gonna copy this guy right here. Copy, and then we'll say set that object location to new holiday. All right, but come in here though. Come in here. We want to say index equals index plus 1. You see how that works now? So index initially is 0 when we define in here, but once it comes in here, it's going to be 1, and it goes through each record. It's going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just recreating new object based on that index. All right, and here We're going to take all this out. I am going to copy this guy. Say holiday ID, name, holiday name, date, holiday date. That's all we need to do. We're done. You see that? You see how easy that is? Alright, that didn't take much. Now we can come back here and turn on this booger. Control S. Let's see if it does what we want it to do. Look at that. Without hiccups. Without hiccups. Now look at this. Remember this guy used to be way down here? Even the Halloween used to be way down here. Even the Christmas used to be way down here. Alright, see Christmas fell onto 25th. Well, Friday is observed. You see that Friday? See Friday? See this right here? What happened if we put 4 characters in there? Let's see what happens if we put 4 characters in there. See that? Look at this. Look for the observe right here, right here. As a matter of fact, let's make this text box, the result box, a little wider. All right, take a look at it. See that? Independence Day. You see, July 4th. It's on Sunday. Monday is observed. You see that? This one is Halloween. Halloween's 31st. It's on Sunday. November 1st is observed. You see that? So let's make a comparison to what we have right here. I'm gonna shrink this guy down a little bit here so that you can see. All right. What is this? What year is this? Oh, let's go to 2003. 2023. All right, let's take a look. We got Veterans Day. See that Veterans Day? Friday 10th. Friday 10th. See that? New Year's. New Year's. See New Year's? Sunday 1st. We observe Monday 2nd. We observe Monday 2nd. You see that? That's good. Now let's go to 2022. We got 2 observation. That's not a good one. Well, we can take a look at the Christmas. 2022. Change that to 2022. See the Christmas? It was on Sunday, and we observed 26. Well, Vanessa, I think you got it. All right. Now let's see 2021. Let's see 2021. 21. Change that to 21. Execute. Bam. Let's see. We've got July 4th right here on Sunday. We observe on Monday 5th. See that? July 4th on Sunday. We observe on July 5th, Monday. Halloween. We don't. Yeah, they don't consider that as a national federal holiday. But anyways, let's go to Christmas. Christmas on Sunday. You see there, and we observe on Friday. Oh, wait a minute, Saturday. Saturday. Yep. Saturday. And we observe 24th. 24th. See that? 24th. Christmas 25th. Saturday. Friday. There you have it. Nice and simple. we did a whole lot. We did refactoring and um, and then we don't have to worry about anything here. All right, we just fix the whole thing using our table. All right, to manage how to add this guy. You see there. Let me start from the beginning here. This holiday DB access. We created delete function to remove all previously created holidays. Now you can just send in whatever year you want and it will spit out the way you want. All right. We set the national holiday, federal holidays based on this guy. All right. Once we're done that, we say, hey, I want to observe holidays or additional holidays, and this is the get additional holidays. All right, we just go through all list and identify if it's Saturday or Sunday, and we set the new object. If it's Saturday, we want this guy to be, we want to add Friday to it. If it's Sunday, we want to add Monday to it with the observed name. You see there? And then we add. All right. We modify the set. Remember this guy right here? This call right here, function, this subroutine, set holiday. We modify the set. All right. We modify the set. We remove this guy, the list. We don't use the list. We use the table now. So every time we call this guy, we identify which one is called, and we set that object. Once we set that object, I'm going to go slowly so you can see. See there, President's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day. We said, oh, everything is still the same. We're just removing the list, the bag. All right, we don't need the bag. Once we identify each one that we call, we say, hey, now add to the table. You see there? Our add to the table function is real nice and simple. You see? Nice and simple. Add to the table. All right? And then once we're done that, we say reorder. All right? Reorder. Now we're sending our bag for collection. All right? Here's our bag. Okay, it's a list. It's a bag. So we say, okay, we got to set the location in that bag. For this location in the bag, initialize it to be a new and add this guy. All right, and add this guy. You see, and the bag, it just keep collecting the items from this guy, ordered by holiday date. That's how you do it, Mr. and Vanessa. And Vanessa, you got it. And say thank you. Yeah, I want to thank for those of you guys who have made donation to my cause. Okay, I thank you very much. There you have it. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.